Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I've sat down and talked to you guys. I just wanted to talk to you guys today about my favorite beauty favorites for the month of June, July, and August. I mean, like, just basically my summer beauty favorites. It's like all of these products I have been loving, except for two of them, which I will include at the end of this video. And I will be inserting swatches. Subscribe, hit the notification bell just in case YouTube decides not to put my videos in your subscription box. I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get right into it. I haven't had an above the shoulder haircut in a really long time. If you want a dope fresh cut, you should go see Austin because he does dope haircuts, okay? Like, I am so happy for him. He's grown so much as an artist, and he did this above the shoulder long bob for me, and I am so happy with it. I was kind of scared to get a above the shoulder cut because I haven't had my hair this short in a really long time. So yeah, I mean, I love it. I really do. It's really grown on me the past few weeks. So yeah, you guys should go see him if you're interested in a haircut. If you live in Arizona, like Tempe, Chandler, Scottsdale, any of those areas, you guys should go see him. It's $10, and he's at Jute Salon in Tempe, so you guys should totally go see him. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. This concealer is amazing. It doesn't crease, it doesn't cake, it is amazing. It comes in a variety of shades. I believe it is $6.99. It is very inexpensive. Jeffree Star was talking about this and I just had to try it. I love the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I love the Colourpop No Filter concealer, but nothing compares to the Makeup Revolution concealer, and it is cheaper than both of those. I feel like it hydrates my under eye really well and it stays on all day long. So yeah, I love this concealer. I highly recommend it. The next favorite that I have for you all is the Smashbox the Cali Contour Shape Bronze and Glow palette. This palette is really amazing. I love the contour shades and the bronzy shades. I also like the highlight shade that I use to sweep off the bake under my eye. I'm not really a fan of the blush per se because it's not really pigmented, and I don't really like the highlighters at all. I don't really care for them. They're not really for my skin tone. They're really for like dark, I would say medium to deep skin tones. But yeah, I just love this palette. It's super easy to travel with. It is very versatile and it's a multi-use palette, which I love. And I love the mirror. Love a palette that comes with a mirror. I mean, girl, I don't know how anyone can have a palette these days without a mirror. I really don't know. But yeah, I just love this palette. It's amazing, and the pigmentation of these shadows is unbelievable, and they are smooth and pigmented and everything. So I would highly recommend it if you're looking for a great contour highlight palette. And I will be inserting swatches so you guys can see the pigmentation. So I recently found the Covergirl Flourish by Lash Blast mascara. I love this mascara. I've been wearing it pretty much every day since I bought it. It's infused with coconut and I think aloe vera or avocado or something like that. But it is amazing. It's an amazing mascara because it doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge or anything like that. This is the wand. It separates my lashes and volumizes my lashes at the same time. So that's really cool. I love that about this. The next palette that I'm going to talk about is the CoverGirl True Blend Super Stunner. It's not Stunner, it's Stunner. But I just wanted to say Stunner. Okay, so the Super Stunner palette. This palette is amazing. I was kind of like a little iffy about it, you know, like drugstore, like can drugstore highlighters perform up to, like, say a Becca highlighter? What other ones, like Ofra, can they be as pigmented? Can they be buttery? Can they be smooth? Can they, you know, all that stuff that we look for in a highlighter. Like, I love my highlights to be blinding, you know, like I want my haters to be blinded by the light, okay? Like, that's how blinding they should be. They should always be the blindiness of an over highlighter. Like, girl, we don't have any time for anything else. Like, I am truly, like, when I first used this, I was blown away. I really was. Like, look at this. This palette is truly stunning. It is perfection. Buttery and smooth these highlights are. They are truly stunning. They do perform up to like a Becca highlighter or an Ofra highlighter. I don't know, I just love them. Like, they blew me away. Look at that. Look at this. Oh, girl, would you just look at that? Oh my god. So that's all of them swatched. They are beautiful, blinding, pigmented, buttery, everything that I would ever want in a highlight. Do not sleep on this. I also want to try their, well, blush, bronzer, contour palettes too that they came out with recently. I've been kind of having a love-hate relationship with this setting spray. This is the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Long-Lasting Setting Spray. This is the matte finish formula, and it's okay. Nikki Tutorials was talking about this, so obviously when Nikki Tutorials says something is absolutely amazing, I have to buy it. It's a mist, and it's a very continuous mist, which I love. I love that about the Morphe setting spray. Obviously, it's gonna make your skin matte, so maybe I need to try the hydrating formula, if they even make one, I don't even know. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter, and this is our collaboration with Amrezy. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this. Oh, girl. Yes. Look how beautiful that is. I love that it has like little indentations in the actual highlighter itself. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I love this highlighter. It is truly stunning, much. And I love the component. It feels very expensive and heavy, but not like too heavy, you know, obviously, but it does feel very expensive. It has to be mine. It just does. So I just love this highlight. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. So lately I have been using the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Foundation. This foundation is very full coverage. Probably about the same full coverage as the Kat Von D foundation, the Lock-It foundation. I like that foundation, but it was really thick. This foundation is thick, but it's not as thick as that. It covers everything, and it is very light. Like, the shade that I have here is super light, and the reason I got a lighter shade is because it will oxidize. It oxidizes to my skin tones. It doesn't cake or fade. I just love this foundation. If I want like a super full coverage matte, having a really long day, then I will wear this. So another foundation that I've been loving, this is a pretty new find. This is the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation. And this is the same as their concealer, but in foundation form. I love this so much because it is lightweight but full coverage. I love the packaging. It's amazing. I will definitely be repurchasing it when I run out, which I kind of have, but I'm in the shade Mont Blanc because your girl is fair as ever. And this does give you a glow, which I love. It's not super radiant, but it is radiant. This has been one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes as of late. This is the Perception Shayla X Colourpop eyeshadow palette. I love the design that they came up with. I love the fact that Makeup Shayla on Instagram and YouTube has come up with this idea. I love the shadows in here. I've used a lot of the warm tone shadows, but not the cooler tone shadows. I love Revenge, Played Out, and Spill the Tea. Those are my favorites. That's like one of my favorite looks to create with this eyeshadow palette. And as you can see, I've hit pan on Spill the Tea. I love this eyeshadow palette. It is so bomb. Colourpop as a whole has been slaying everything, and they are so good. Like, their eyeshadows are so bomb. Like, their palettes are really good. Their single eyeshadows are really good. So if you're looking for an affordable brand to buy like eyeshadows from, I would say Colourpop 100%. Not only the Shayla Colourpop eyeshadow palette, but the Double Entendre eyeshadow palette. Give It To Me Straight eyeshadow palette. Those are like my two top favorite Colourpop eyeshadow palettes. I mean, those two blow it away. Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. This is a primer and moisturizer in one. I love this primer because it moisturizes my skin, it primes my skin for foundation. This was a bit pricey. This is $42, but you get a full ounce. You only need a little bit of it. Not gel-like, but it has that, not silicone, but like it has an in-between. I don't really know how to describe it. It's a very interesting thing. Interesting texture. That's what it looks like. It is really, it's really, really, really light. It almost feels like a, I don't know, like a mix between a gel and a silicone, but not super silicone-y whatsoever. It's really smooth and really lightweight. Oh, actually, it feels kind of watery, I would say, like a mix between watery and gel. Gives the skin some sort of like tackiness so foundation can lay on top of it. It is so bomb. I recently rediscovered this. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder, and it is so smooth. It reminds me of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and I used that to death. I love the MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes. Their setting powders are so good. I just love them. And these are just as smooth. That's what they look like. If not better, like they just melt into the skin and it blends into your skin. This is basically my skin tone, and it also brightens the skin. I don't know if you guys can see that. I've kind of blended it in, but so, and this is the Burt's Bees blush. This is in the shade Bare Peach. Kathleen Lights talks about this all the time, so naturally I had to buy it. So this is what it looks like. It is so smooth, pigmented. It is the perfect shade of like pink and peach, but not being overly peach. Works really well with basically any look. Doesn't matter what eyeshadow you're wearing, it will go with it so well. And I love the shape of the packaging. Kind of reminds me of like a honeycomb. Go-to liquid lips as of late. I love a good nude liquid lips. Also love a good mauve tone as well. So this is the NYX Lip Lingerie liquid lip in the shade French Maid. This is a really great one because it has like a purple undertone. It's not super pink. It's not super nude or anything. It's a little bit more purple tone. Kind of reminds me of the Androgyny Velour liquid lip from Jeffree Star. The formula is a lot different from that. I mean, it is... Next, we have the Kylie Jenner matte liquid lipstick in the shade Candy K. This is a staple in my collection. I love this liquid lip. It is so cute. With basically any look, it doesn't matter what you're wearing, what eyeshadow you're wearing, anything like that. It goes so well. It's a staple. This is like my perfect everyday, probably more like pinky brown liquid lip. This is the Lorac Pro liquid lipstick. I love the formula of this. It is not drying. It is not cakey or anything like that. I love this liquid lip. And then what I apply over top of that, or basically any nude liquid lip, is the NYX Lingerie Gloss in Shy. This is one of my favorite glosses because it is a nude, but it's not clear. It's very pinky, which I love, and it goes super well with any nude lip. Colourpop liquid lip in the shade Calypso. This has been one of my favorites for a long time. I love the satin. This is a satin lip, by the way, not the matte ones. I don't like the Colourpop matte liquid lipstick. It's too drying, way too drying. So I love this also if I want like more of like a red tone instead of a really nude lip. Alright, last but not least, this is the Colourpop Luxe lipstick in the shade Uno Mas. This is one of my favorite peachy toned lipsticks. Their lipsticks are so moisturizing, buttery, smooth, so beautiful. They feel like luxury. It feels really heavy. So I love that it feels kind of expensive. Now on to the non-beauty favorites. This is the Flower Beauty powder, and I'm not going to open this because this is very messy. But basically this is a matte finishing powder. And what I don't like about this is the component itself. Like, it's really hard to figure out how to open, and it's just super complicated. Like, you have to flip it over in order for the product to like not come out. It's really weird. The powder itself is super thin. It's not like any powder I've ever used before. Like, some powders are really heavy and they really mattify and they keep oil at bay throughout the day, and this, I mean, it does that, but it is so thin. Like, the actual powder is so smooth and so thin. I'm so loyal to my Kat Von D Lock It setting powder that I don't think I'll ever use anything else other than that. But yeah, I don't know. Last but not least, this is the Maybelline Lemonade Craze eyeshadow palette. I tried to like this palette, but I mean, I love the colors in it, and the colors are absolutely stunning, but I really don't know. I don't even know. Like, the shadow pans are really small, and I don't know. It's just, if they improved the eyeshadows in this palette, it would be better. It would be so much better. A lot of these eyeshadows are super dusty, and I feel like if they improved the formula of them, I would like it so much better. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below with what other video suggestions you have for my channel. I would love to hear about them. And please subscribe if you have not already. And all of my social media links will be on the screen and also down below in the description box. So check that out if you want to see my MOTDs, if you guys want to see what I'm up to on the daily. All of my social media links will be on the screen, so you guys can follow me. You guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Those are all some sort of version of Victoria Claire, except for my Snapchat, which is We The Claire X3. And I hope you guys are having a lovely day, evening, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!